So to start off with, an economic superpower is a country that has a dominant influence on the global economy due to its large and developed economy. Economic superpowers are typically characterized by a high GDP, a large and diverse industrial base, and a strong and influential currency. They also tend to have a significant role in international trade and finance, and are often considered leaders in technological innovation and development. Economic superpowers are often major players in global politics and have significant influence on international relations. India's economy has grown significantly in the recent years, making it the fifth largest in the world and projected to become the third largest by 2030. However, the country still faces challenges such as high poverty and inequality rates, a reliance on agriculture, and a relatively small manufacturing sector. India's strengths include its large and growing population, a strong education system, a favorable business environment, and strategic location for trade and investment. To achieve its full economic potential, it will be important for the country to address these challenges and leverage its strengths. So, to start off with, India's large and growing population presents a significant opportunity for the country to develop a large domestic market. With over 1.4 billion people, India is the second most populous country in the world and has a diverse and vibrant consumer market. One of the key factors driving the potential for a large domestic market in India is the country's demographics. With a large and young population, India has a large base of consumers who are eager to purchase goods and services. This presents a significant opportunity for businesses to tap into the domestic market and drive economic growth. In addition to its large and youthful population, India also has a rapidly growing middle class. As more and more people in the country move into the middle class, there will be a corresponding increase in demand for a wide range of goods and services, including housing, healthcare, education, and leisure. This presents a significant opportunity for businesses to capitalize on the growing middle class and drive economic growth. Next would be education. So, with a focus on education as a priority by the government and a large number of students graduating in science, technology, engineering, and math fields, India has a very solid foundation for a highly skilled and knowledgeable workforce. Private institutions and foreign universities also contribute to a strong education system by providing access to a wide range of educational opportunities and expertise. The government has implemented a number of initiatives to improve the skills of the workforce, including vocational training programs and partnerships with the industry to provide on the job training. Overall, India has the potential to cultivate a highly competent workforce that is vital for the country's economic growth and development. With a strong education system, a large pool of technical professionals, and a focus on training and education, India is well positioned to develop a workforce that is capable of driving the country's economic growth. So, India's manufacturing sector has been a key driver of the country's economic growth in the recent years. The automotive and technology industries, in particular, have seen some significant expansions, with many international companies establishing manufacturing facilities within the country. One factor contributing to the growth of India's manufacturing sector is the government's focus on supporting the development of domestic industries. This has included initiatives such as the Make in India campaign, which aims to increase the competitiveness of domestic manufacturing and encourage foreign investment. While the manufacturing sector has made significant progress in recent years, there is still potential for further expansion in other industries. The country's large and growing domestic market, coupled with its access to major markets in Asia, Europe, and the Middle East, make it an attractive destination for investment and trade. Overall, India's expanding manufacturing sector is a key driver of the country's economic growth and has the potential for further expansion in the future. The government's support for domestic industries, coupled with a skilled labor force and favorable business environment, are key factors in this growth. So, touching base a little bit on some of the challenges that India may face on this journey. India is home to one of the largest populations of poor and marginalized people in the world. Despite rapid economic growth and development over the past several decades, poverty and inequality remain major challenges in the country. According to the World Bank, about 22% of the Indian population lived below the international poverty line of $1.90 per day back in 2020. This translates to over 270 million people living in poverty. Income equality is also a major issue in India. The country has one of the highest levels of income inequality in the world, with the top 1% of earners controlling around 22% of the national income. This is in contrast to the bottom 50% of earners who control just 12% of the national income. There are several factors that contribute to poverty and inequality in India. These include low levels of education, limited access to healthcare and social services, and the lack of good quality jobs. The government has implemented various programs and policies aimed at reducing poverty and inequality in the country, such as the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act and the National Food Security Act. However, much more needs to be done to address these challenges. So in conclusion though, it is important for India to address some of the challenges that they face, as well as leverage their strengths in order to achieve the goal of becoming an economic superpower. Challenges such as poverty and inequality can hold the country back from achieving some of its full economic potential. But by addressing these challenges and finding solutions, India can pave the way for sustainable and inclusive economic growth. At the same time, it is important for the country to leverage its strengths, such as its large and growing population, strong education system, expanding manufacturing sector, favorable business environment, and strategic locations. By maximizing the potential of these strengths, India can capitalize on the opportunities they present, which can drive economic growth. But that's gonna wrap this video up. This was basically just touching on a few things that look good for India moving forward, as well as a few things that they should look to improve. I hope you did find some value from this video. I hope you did learn something new that you didn't know before watching this video. I'd appreciate it if you could leave me a thumbs up on the video. Maybe drop me a comment on what you think about this situation. Also, be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this.